Hello, 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 guys. Welcome back to another channel, another video reaction. I know it's been a minute. I've been extremely busy, but I'm here now. Thank you guys for attending to another video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video so our community could get bigger, right? Right. All right, let's get into the videos. It shouldn't be, it's not a long video. TikTok videos, the entertainment purposes only.
Authenticity is the strongest power of attraction on the earth.
That's who I'm here with, and where you from?
Dallas, Texas. Badu.
Okay. Rate your outfit from 1 through 10 and let me know what you're wearing.
50.
What you got on?
It's out of this world. I have Tom Brown structured at the bottom.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, today is my birthday. Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all that at the beginning, but anyway, FYI.
and Badu Planet at the top. This piece was inspired, and it's actually a duplication of an AI piece that I saw online. We brought it to life with Chris Shabana.
Outfit is crazy. What's some fashion tips for people trying to find their style today?
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Okay.
Yeah, whether you think your style is fresh or not, the more authentic you are and the harder you go being yourself, the more things it will attract. Because authenticity is the strongest power of attraction on the earth.
100%.
That's why y'all fuck with me, because I'm authentic.
Yeah.
I'm real.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Now, what is a common misconception about you?
I don't know. It's none of my business.
All right, well, appreciate you. Thank you so much. And that's really why we you, because you yourself.
I'm my goddamn self.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Peace and love, y'all. Safe journey.
I love Erykah Badu. Like, I've been a Badu fan since Kyle Tyrone, since she was singing with the Roots, since a long time. I'm a big fan. I even got an unk tatted on me. That's how big of a fan I am. So I like her style. Spam it up. Let me know. You a big Erykah Badu fan? Anybody out there? Next video.
What's up, guys? Here are 5 real extraterrestrial species that I've come across while astral traveling and that you may come across while you're out there. If you don't believe me, just astral travel and you'll see for yourself. Let's start with the Silanthians. So these beings are located in Sirius, and I heard about these from my homeboy, and I decided to go and check it out. So it's supposed to be located in Sirius, but I realized that it's actually just a portal to Silanthia, and the portal's in Sirius. You go through this portal, you see all the other astral travelers and other beings going in and out, and you go in and you enter a whole nother realm, meaning another galaxy. As you could tell, very 9 ether beings. They have this culture that's very Wakanda-like. Like, it just was so advanced, and they had this powerful African-like culture. Yo, they feel and look so good. They always talk about the power within their skin and their blood and their hair. They really see it as potent. And this is 9 ether culture, right? When I went there, there was actually a wedding going on the planet. And you could hear the Afro beats. It was like, Duke, and I was like, yes, bro. And their garments, everything was so lively and full of life. The biggest thing I learned from them is that the body holds information from the past, the present, and the future. And it's interesting because they're like, our DNA holds it all, which includes ancestral information and ancestral power. They've balanced really well advancement in consciousness and advancement in technology. And that's why I keep saying it looks like Wakanda, man, because it's so advanced and also full of conscious spiritual power. Now, there's another variant of Silanthians, and they look like this, and they have a really cool culture because it's very similar, but they have something added to it. They have a powerful relationship with sex, and not in a way that's very lustful, in a way that's very soul-based. So for example, 6 of them will be on one ship, and they all will have a different sexual relationship with each other that is unique with each other, because it's a way of exchanging energy and being connected on a deeper level to each other's spirit. It's so hard to explain their energy with words, but you can see it in their faces. It's so serene and majestic and potent. Like when you look in their eyes, it's just power, but power in like this love energy. It's like they see you, but like see you and like have this unique love for you that they don't have with anybody else. They're explorers, they're adventurers, and that's one thing I learned from them, is that you could have a unique relationship with each and every person that you don't have with anybody else, and you could explore and be adventurous in a way that is full of love and passion, no matter what you face. I remember I went in their ship and they were like, yo, you're an explorer, like just go out there and see what's up. They were really pressing about networking and learning as you go and just being an adventurer and using love as your fuel. Friendship is big for them, relationships are big for them. That is what empowers them to do what they do, is relationships with each other and relationships with all the beings that are in the universe and in their galaxy. Beautiful ass people fueled by love.
Elon Musk is
Maybe that's my planet. I don't know. But was he having a bad dream? I mean, a very specific dream? But hey, it seemed like a very beautiful planet. What y'all think?
a robot called Optimus. He has name, and very soon he said they are trying to make 1 billion of it. Very soon, every human being will have a robot in the house. They will make it so cheap that everybody will have it. That's why we'll be washing clothes, washing plates, cleaning your house. In restaurants, they will be serving you, telling news. They will become police, because what Elon Musk is doing is a prophecy before you were born. It's in the Bible. Optimus, robots, living with human. It's a prophecy. Now in the book of Daniel 2:31, Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. That dream, he saw a statue, and the head of that statue was what? Gold. The neck to the shoulder was silver. The chest to the stomach was bronze. Then from the thigh to the leg was iron. Then at the bottom of it was iron mixed with clay. That's Optimus. And human. Iron mixed with clay. The clay is human being. The iron is robot. His feet, partly of iron and partly of clay. Partly of robots, partly human. That iron and clay is the last word power. And I heard recently that 400 people were fired in their job, and the robots are taking their job now. So some people will become irrelevant because robot is coming. So before Optimus must come and take your job, get wisdom, and let us not fight Optimus. We should use Optimus for advancement. Let us not go and marry Optimus, and let us not put our trust in it, because it will be so nice that men will forget spirituality.
The Simpsons put out their series for
these robots is taking over, just like it used to be no TVs in the household, no computers in the household. Now everybody got a computer, everybody got a TV. It's gonna be like their robots too. Watch. What y'all think? Okay.
finale, or at least that's what's being said, right? And it leaves people confused, because if you saw the clip of it, or if you saw the show, it's an entire reset. This is super important because the Simpsons have been famous for, some say predicting, others say for sort of telling you what's going to happen down the pipeline. I have no opinion in that. This video is just for entertainment. I have zero idea. What I will say is that the show is emphasizing the word reset. Reset is the word that's emphasized. And at the end it's stated that the show's not over, but it's just a reset. We see what's been going on in this world and everything that's happening, man. And people are still confused. Why are you guys confused? Pick up your Bible and read it. It's all in there. I'm not confused. My Christian brothers and sisters aren't confused. We see all this stuff and we know who's behind it. We know who runs it, who approves it, who puts the shows on. It's deliberate. When it's put in there, when you see it, especially a cartoon that has to be drawn out and they have to practice it, it's on purpose. A reset, not a series finale. Their world isn't ending. It's being reset. If you know, you know.
Where was Jesus from the age of 12 to 32? Where was he? Where was he? Where was Jesus from the age of 12 to 32? Somebody type it in the comment box. Where was he? Where did he exist? Where was he? Where was he located on this planet from age of 12? Name me the exact countries he went to. Somebody said Jewish carpenter. Good job, Michael. Okay, thanks, Chris. He was in Egypt. So somebody got some knowledge. He was in excommunicate you from the church because they say you're worshiping the devil. After he left India, what did he do? He taught reincarnation all the way back down into Egypt along the way. Reincarnation. At will, he could transfer consciousness into another avatar body. At will.
Everyone else, you're getting reincarnated. You can call me crazy, you can call me some fake woke person or whatever you guys like to call me, but the one thing that you cannot say is that I did not inform you. The one thing that you cannot say is that I didn't do my job. Because those that know must teach. And if you don't, you're breaking universal law. This means that over 2/3 of the world's population will not make it because they either don't know the truth or they're unable to access the truth because of where they are on a consciousness level. Christ consciousness is available to all of those who open up their heart chakra, but most people will not ever attain Christ consciousness because they don't even care about the spiritual aspect of their reality. All they care about is living and dying. And that is exactly what they will do. But for those that do want to evolve spiritually, for those that do want to gain Christ consciousness, for those that do want to open up your heart chakra, get my book, Awakening the Divine Mind. The link is inside my bio. This book will guide you in the higher consciousness. This is what I came to this planet to do. Stop worrying about how young my avatar looks. Stop worrying about if you believe me or not. Just look at the information. Just listen to the information. Stop worrying about what I look like or if you believe me or not. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to find out for yourself. And this is not anger. I'm not angry. I'm tired of people saying that I'm upset. This is love. This is what love looks like. The real malevolent people that actually have bad intentions with you disguise their wickedness under a smile or under making you feel comfortable. I didn't come here to make y'all feel comfortable. This is what authenticity looks like.
Jesus wasn't a Christian, okay? Jesus was not a Christian. Christianity didn't exist until Jesus was long gone and dead. But the practice of understanding a Christ consciousness existed. And understanding what it meant to ascend to a higher level of consciousness, they called it Christ consciousness. It's an ancient text in deep antiquity. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Jesus, or really his name is Yeshua, is just one of many teachers of Christ's knowledge and wisdom. Okay? Yeshua was never sacrificed. In the Sinai Bible, which predates the King James Bible by almost 1,000 years, Yeshua was never sacrificed. Not only that, there's close to 10,000 mistranslations between the two Bibles. The King James Bible is heavily curated information. You want to get closer to the source, you got to get to the Ethiopian Bible, which includes the book of Enoch. That's the only Bible in the world that includes the full book of Enoch is in the Ethiopian Bible. And this book has been so altered and so played with that the information is skewed and set up in a way which pure neuroscience. And when I mean these people that put this together, These people had to be neuroscientists. This is why I'm telling you in my previous video from last week. Could the God of the Bible really be Satan? Well, the answer is yes. And the answer is, this is the person, and him and his nephew, Amun-Ra, curated this thing from the very beginning, how they wanted it to play out. So they can make you think that they were going to their demise. Meanwhile, they were leading you to your own demise, taking you completely off course and off track as to what the real meaning of the text actually is, by mixing a lot of truth with a little bit of lies, sprinkling it right in there with some fabrication. Hell was added to the Bible by the Roman Catholic Church. Lake of Fire was added to the Bible in the 1600s, Roman Catholic Church. The rapture was added to the Bible in 1835 by William James Darby, okay? Added to the Bible. Then later became, it was a cliff note originally, a suggestion that he came up with on his own. But when some pastors saw how much power it had over the people, it later made it into the canonized text. And now you got people running around talking about the Lord is coming to rapture me and take me back on this cloud and all this crazy stuff. That's just fabricated information that you didn't know about. Doesn't exist.
You versus the Matrix. Basically, once you manifest something, like, I know you got this phone right here, but I'm really looking at you. Like, once you start to manifest something, the Matrix is now like trying to fight you to not get it here. So it has to try to get you emotional about other shit that it wants you to be emotional about. It tries to get you off your equilibrium. Because the moment you off your equilibrium, you basically hand your paintbrush to them and they get to create your life. But when you take your equilibrium back, then you become the creator again. So they're basically trying to take the driver wheel out of your hands. So when I'm like, okay, cool, I can see the new realm, I feel like my new self. My job is to maintain it and to make sure that I don't let nothing get me upset to get me out of my vibration that then takes me to a new reality. You have to almost think about every vibration as if it's a different parallel reality or a different timeline, period.
Tell them that the Nephilim are all connected. All types of the Nephilim and the fallen are connected. Tell them that they are all wicked. So those out there who cling to the belief that there are good races and bad races, I let you know that you are deceived and that you have a kernel or a nugget of the truth, but not the whole thing. The last thing he said, and I wrote it in capital letters, tell them that they are all a judgment. So the reason that you find so many strange creatures popping up in the book of Revelation, the reason that God is revealing that aliens will come to this world and most certainly here to the United States. The reason that the Lord wants us to understand that giants, little people, fairies, and all the dwellers of the sea will come out. That these creatures that live in the hill country, or what Americans call the hill country, which simply means that they favor the very high ground, like the mountains and the hills and the woods that are very high up there, that only very determined hikers go into, the ones that dwell in the desert, and the ones that dwell even up through portals that will be opened, they are all here to be part of the judgment of this sinful end time generation.
You have no idea. Do you know what this statue is? Do you know who this is? If you believe you know, write it in the comments below, but I warn you, some of you, when you find out who this is, won't be able to accept it. Pause the video, comment below, and then come back. You had time. Some people put Baal. Some people put Zeus. Most people probably put the devil. But let me ask you a question. Is there anywhere, I challenge someone to go find somewhere in the Bible where the devil is described as a humanoid being with two horns on his head with red skin. You won't find it because many of you have been misled. You see, we live in a backwards world where left is right and right is left. In the Old Testament, there is no one Satan. And the Son of God who has that title is Yahweh's servant. Why has no one taught you this? Why aren't they teaching you this in church? It's because these beings are even more real than they would like you to believe. The statue behind me is the concept art for a statue of Yahweh. That's right, the God of the Bible. But many of you are thinking, didn't Yahweh say don't build any statues of him? Something like that, but not for the reasons you think. You see, all the gods are real, and there's a way to track them throughout time and history. This is called abstract history. If you want to know the history of Yahweh, the real God of the Bible, and you want to know how he changed the world forever, you need to read a book called World War Gods, the biography of Yahweh. The free audiobook is in a link at the top of the page. Some of you are wondering, well, why does he even have horns? Go read Numbers 23:22. If you have disagreements or questions, that's fine. I go live at 8 p.m. Central on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and at 9 p.m. Central on Fridays. The free audiobook is in a link at the top of the page. I love you all. Peace. I'll see you in the live.
The real forbidden fruit that Eve ate, a truth that most people don't know. While many believe it was an apple, or even something more symbolic like knowledge, the Book of Enoch reveals something entirely different. Eve, created from Adam's rib, lived in the Garden of Eden. God instructed Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, warning that they would die if they did. The serpent, often thought to be Lucifer, deceived Eve into eating the forbidden fruit. But the Book of Enoch reveals that it wasn't Lucifer. It was a fallen angel named Gadriel who led Eve astray. Gadriel, a key figure in leading humanity into sin, deceived Eve with half-truths, enticing her to seek knowledge and power. So what was the forbidden fruit? Enoch, a man who walked with God, was taken to see the Garden of Eden by angels. He describes the tree of wisdom as bearing fruit like clusters of the vine, most likely grapes. This challenges the common apple theory, which is largely rooted in linguistic similarities between the Latin word for apple, malum, and the word for evil. Although many Renaissance artists depicted the fruit as an apple, and it's become ingrained in our culture, the Book of Enoch suggests otherwise. Enoch's vision portrays the fruit as beautiful, fragrant, and similar to grapes, a significant detail, as the Bible itself describes the tree and fruit as pleasing to the eye.
Y'all know that portal in Michigan? I'm gonna try to put all these little pictures and stuff up of the VMAs. This crazy. Hold on. Okay, I want y'all to look at this. Now, I just did a video and I was talking about how there will begin to be sightings and things like UFOs. Please go watch that video because it's going to make sense. This happened at the VMAs. Her name is Sabrina Carpenter. And see, I be loving the creators, but y'all be wanting it too bad. Y'all want it too bad. Now, this is the best picture that I could put up here. This is what the visual of what Katy Perry came out with. I'm going to go down the lyrics of what her lyrics is during this set that she did on the VMA. Some of the lyrics said, you could be the devil or you could be an angel. This is a portal, okay? I want y'all to see this. This is a portal. Occult symbolism is so real, what happened at the VMAs. Now let's look at Detroit, Michigan, what they just found in the middle of a road or in the middle of an area in Detroit, Michigan. Ciao! Stop playing with me. At first it wasn't lit up, now they lighting it up. Stop playing with me. That's a portal. At first I was like, maybe not a portal. But then I looked at the VMAs and I said, Sister Katie. And you know better, Katie. I'm going to leave you alone because we want you to come back. You know better, Katie. The last photo I would have put up on here is Taylor Swift. She wore a dress and it had UFOs all on it. Now, girlie, I know you didn't want to wear that dress. That was not your pick. Cause I'm a young lady and I don't want to walk around with no UFOs on my dress. I don't think no young lady want to wear a UFO on their dress. Stop playing with me. Something is coming. They're trying to normalize. I told y'all the spirit realm, they are trying to literally bring that spirit world and merge it into our natural world, which I did a whole video. Please go see it because I did a better breakdown of what I'm doing. My emotions is I'm a little elevated right now because this blows me. It really, the symbolism, the occultism that actually takes place, and people are linking up and coming to agreement with it for money that you won't even be here the rest of your life to enjoy. Okay, you won't. I'm sorry. I said this in my other video. When it comes to the spirit realm and UFOs, it was something that people got laughed at. Matter of fact, they was trying for many years. People was having sightings of UFOs. I used to watch that TV show. I was supposed to be in bed, but I was watching the TV show about UFOs and how people would see sightings and all of a sudden people would go missing. And it was not talked about. That is something that they did not want people to come into a grips that this stuff is real. But that girl Sabrina, who over here playing and mouthing down because it was a demon. The alien, it's a demon. It's demons, y'all. It's demons. And Sabrina, ain't you new? You real new. So they breaking you in real good. They got you over here kissing an alien, what looks like an alien. Because they want to normalize it. They want people to begin to see and act like this is normal. Now y'all want to be real about the spirit realm because y'all know what's about to pop off. It's one thing to have symbolism and wearing the dress, but it's another thing to promote something like that. To promote kissing, and that's different. You different. Sabrina, you real different. You are. A whole gift wasted. I be hating that because Sabrina, you really could sing, girl. Your whole gift just wasted. Just wasted. Ooh. Y'all remember, symbolism is everything because it tells a story. We know that the laws, when the dark kingdom of darkness is, it has to be in front of you. You have to come into agreement with it. So a lot of times they're showing us symbols and things of that nature because you have to be able, it has to be in the forefront. You have to be aware, somewhat aware of it, but it's manipulation, it's trickery, it's falseness in it. I don't know what they are preparing for, but clearly they're preparing for something. Like never before, we've seen movies, these TV shows, all of this spiritual beings and spirits, and all of a sudden everybody jumping on that train. But years ago, that was unheard of. You was laughed at. It was laughiness when you talked about it. I'm telling y'all something. This world is not playing, and we must be spiritually alert to see what's really going on. A lot of us don't want to see. You want to think everybody making up stuff. You think I just made that up? I just gave y'all 2 pictures of 2 different portals. One girl on stage, and Katy Perry, bless your heart. You need to come back to God. You quit running because you're running. Sorry, y'all. That's the pastor kidding me. But she on stage with a portal, and now they didn't put who. And then who put that in Detroit? And why y'all do that? Why Detroit? Because we know who's up in Detroit. I'm going to leave that alone. I gotta leave it alone. If y'all think this is coinky dinky, wake yourself up. Shake yourself. I feel like TD Jakes today. Shake yourself. That's funny. All right, that's the video.
All right, y'all. This is about to be the last video. I want to say thank y'all for attending this video. This is a short video today, y'all. I just wanted to put something out there because I haven't been doing it. I've been extremely busy, so I just put something out there, y'all, just to put something out there. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's get into the last video, and thank you for watching. Remember, put family first.
Prison on the suicide watch. Ain't no mystery what you did to Biggie and Pop. Got them both killed, now you want sympathy knocks. How'd you know Spill slipping, Pete Combs get died?
Y'all know Pac's still alive. Anyway, see y'all later.